Hi guys, my name is Guilherme Altares and you are in GTech Live. And if you want to participate with me during this live, you can go there and participate with me. The link is on the description. Go there, participate with me every Thursday. I'm there, talk to you about the news. And if you have anything to say, any tips to me to improve my YouTube channel, comment down here and we can chat. Okay, I will answer every comment on the description. Okay, let's go to this news. It's interesting because I don't even know what this means. So let's go there. The creator economy is running into the Apple tax. This startup is fighting back. Funhouse wants to keep sending 90% of payments to creators. Okay, the logo for Funhouse, a platform that lets creators charge for access to a private social feed. Oh, okay. I'm understanding. Apple is clashing with the platform Funhouse over whether it gets to take a cut of in-app payments to creators. The incident underscores just how little Apple understands about the creator economy, with the likely outcome being less money in creators' pockets and more money for one of the world's most profitable corporations. Okay. Founders of Funhouse, which is basically OnlyFans without the nudity. Oh, now I know what is Funhouse. Say the platform will be kicked out of the Apple Store in August if it doesn't start forking over 30% of the fees people pay creators when pushes are made through the iPhone app. One of Funhouse creators, the streamer Witchery, says that cut would mean losing 2 months of rent from her earning to date. The company doesn't have a lot of option to push back, but it's launching a company today to pressure Apple to easing its rules around payments to creators. Now I'm understanding. So Apple wants to charge 30% of the fees. Okay, and now they pay how many? Now they pay only 10%? Okay, now they pay 10% for Apple and 90% for the creator, or in this 10% they charge they charge only 7% and 3% goes to Funhouse. I don't know for sure, but what I'm seeing is that iPhone has the large market in USA, and Funhouse is a app that just have in USA because I even saw anything about Funhouse in Brazil or in Latin America. So when you are talking about this is Apple has the monopoly of the delivery of this app. So for you have this app, you have to have an iPhone. But I don't have an iPhone. It's Xiaomi. Okay. So you have to have iPhone, but to use this app, you have to have iPhone to download an iPhone, and you can't have this app without having iPhone. If you have Samsung, maybe you don't have Funhouse, or if you have Funhouse, I don't know if you can download Funhouse in Android app, but Apple is wanting to charge 20 more percent up into 30% from creators. And this is why there are a lot of people talking about that. Let's go reading what will happen. Okay. The company doesn't have a lot of option to push back, but it's launching a campaign today to pressure Apple to ease the rules around the payment creators. Funhouse is one of the latest company to clash with Apple over Apple Store terms that are increasingly viewed as a step in domineering. Sure, it's a small app and its disappearance won't necessarily cause problem for Apple, but the situation speaks to the challenges creators focuses apps facing the App Store. As the creator economy continues to grow, the rules mean Apple will be taking more money from not just business but individuals. People are using this platform to survive, starting with me, our very first creator. Jasmine Rice, a fun arts creator and one of the platform's co-founders, tells The Verge, I use this to pay the bills for my family. I use this to pay my mom's medical expenses. Funhouse, which launched in 2020, initially slipped past the App Store bouncers and offered payments on the web without issue. Now the Apple has spotted the potential for profit. It's giving Funhouse the same ultimatum it gives almost everyone else. Funhouse either needs to pay up or get booted from the store. Apple often takes a larger cut than the actual platforms. The app only takes a 10% cut on its own, so the platform creators could soon be earning a whole lot less. Rice says she would be okay with handing Apple a 30% cut of Funhouse on profit, but once that 30% has to cut into create profits, it starts to hurt people, not just the platform. This money really means a second job for some people, that they have a place to live, that they can afford tuition, Rice says, and we try to explain this to Apple. Funhouse allows creators to charge a subscription for access to a private social media feed where they can post updates about their life or publish photos and videos. Creators can also earn money from tips or they can post locked updates that fans need to pay to view. Which account also has a public feed that can be viewed without a subscription, with maybe why the app was able to slip through the Apple Store unnoticed until now. And I would like to know what type of content there are in Funhouse because OnlyFans has nudity and they just sell nudity. If they don't offer nudity, I don't think a lot of people will go to OnlyFans just to see things that don't have nudity. So what has in Funhouse app that there are a lot of people wanting to go there and spending money that I have uh, almost almost nudity. Oh, they just do comedy. They do things that don't have nudity at all. I don't think, man. I don't know why people would go there if you don't have nudity because in nowadays we just have two things that make people spend a lot of money. One is nudity and the other is to know how to earn more money. Eh, that's it. Apple told The Verge it's working with Funhouse to bring the app into compliance with these rules. The company referred to it in app budget guidelines and said Funhouse was rejected previously because of a similar violation. Hashtag to Apple, a thread. I co-founded Funhouse 8 months ago to empower creators to monetize the content. We pay creators 90% of earnings. Now Apple is training to remove Funhouse from the App Store unless we give them 30% of creator earnings. This is the theft and exploitation. Okay, there are a lot of more things here. Let's read faster. Apple requires a 30% cut from in-app purchase of digital goods such as Fortnite skins or Netflix subscription, though it has a number of exceptions. The figure is a reduction to 15% for multi-year subscriptions and apps that earns under $1 million. Funhouse has more than 1 million in revenue, but it's paying nearly all of it out to creators, and it's up to Apple to decide what qualifies as a digital good and what it doesn't. For instance, Apple allows Patreon to offer third-party payment solution for creators rather than using app purchases, avoiding the fee. Other apps aren't afforded that privilege, and Apple and Patreon did not respond to requests for comment on the arrangement. Apple's App Store's rules didn't even acknowledge the creators until this week. One Monday, they were updating with a new section saying that creator-made content and experiences are allowed in apps so long as they properly moderate and monetize it for Apple. The problem is likely to become more acute as platform offers more ways for creators to get paid. Twitter plans to take a 20% cut from ticket audio rooms later this year, from which Apple will take another 30% if fans pay on their iPhones. Facebook's waiving its cut for the next year on fan subscription and other sources of creator revenue, but Apple will still be taking 30% when purchases are made through its store. Twitch already hands Apple a 30% cut of subscription and tips made through iOS, but it hikes prices. That is so that viewers have to cover the ad cost. Other creative focused services simply aren't offered on iOS because of Apple's rules. Spotify doesn't let listeners pay for podcast subscriptions, despite offering them, and OnlyFans isn't available on the platform at all because Apple's ban on overtly sexual or pornography material. The newsletter Means of Creation criticized the policies last month, rating that Apple is now one of the main barriers to independent creators thriving on the internet. Apple is currently caught in a legal battle with Epic, that maker of Fortnite, over its Apple Store fees. Apple is happy with its cut. It brought in $64 billion in revenue last year, according to a CNBC analyst. During the trial, Apple CEO Tim Cook said that allowing other payment options would in essence give up our total return, our IP. I think it speaks to a creator illiteracy, says Brad Witcher, a narrative game streamer who works part-time as a community manager for a Funhouse. Those corporations like Apple, do you think that if you invest in creators and threat them, well, they're going to be motivated to make more content and make more money? Okay, that's a thing that are happening with Apple. Wait, isn't Funhouse just another version of Patreon? Basically, but Patreon is for support any content, articles, podcast chat, and Funhouse seems to be trying to be a subscription social network feed. Same results, just different vibes. Okay. Locally, they can still go to the Android Play Store, which doesn't take a cut of in-app pushes. Google don't threaten with removing your app if you only have a web subscription system. Neither does Apple, unless I misread there actually appears to be exactly what happened. If they advertise web subscription in the app, then it's a breach of app something forbidden. Mm, Okay, I'm sorry, what was that again? Google doesn't enforce it, and you can also link out to an external web page. So I start a business. I'd love to empower people who create cupcakes or it's advertising. Okay, that's it, people. If you like this, if you like what I said, you can go to the GTech Live and participate with me every Thursday where I'm talking about news. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe in the channel, and I see you guys in the next clip. Let's go there. See you guys.